Well, joining us now to share his perspectives on the growing global disdain for the Nigerian passport, highlighting a recent incident involving a Nigerian couple who denied entry to Honduras, like we said, despite the visa on arrival policies. Ambassador Hassan Mohammed, he is the former deputy ambassador to the United States. Thank you so much for being on the news tonight.
Thank you very much.
I think a fine place to begin will be that case in Honduras, the couple denied entry despite the visa on arrival policy. In your expert opinion, how common is this and what do you think could have happened?
Thank you very much for the question. Visa on arrival with respect to Nigerians, as you said, we enjoy very limited patronage because of the very bad press Nigeria has worldwide, and the behavior of Nigerians as well, and coupled with the fact that internationally they painted Nigeria very, very negatively in terms of investment, in terms of whatever you see. So I'm not surprised that this incident in Honduras occurred with respect to Nigerians. Honduras, from what I gathered, they have a visa on arrival policy, but they also have requirements you have to fulfill before getting to that country. So I know Nigerians, once something happens, they don't allow you to investigate why and why not. They jump into conclusion, and by the time you take to their side, you see that you get a roadblock because there are certain things that you're supposed to fulfill, requirements. So if they don't fulfill those requirements, and also these are countries not like Honduras now, not many Nigerians go there. So they don't know, there's likely the likelihood of lack of information. So this might cause some problems amongst Nigerians that are traveling there for tourism, for whatever they are going for. So I believe maybe we have to look further into the issue before coming to a conclusion.
Right. But on a general basis, or the general note, why do you think the Nigerian passport is held with such, disdain globally? Nigeria can only get into 25 countries without a visa. For a country that is the largest black nation on earth, the giant of Africa, finds herself in company of Afghanistan, Libya, South Sudan, and what have you. What do you think is fundamentally wrong? What's giving rise to this? Is it a failure on a diplomatic level? Considering, come to think of it, Nigeria, we don't have ambassadors out there currently, as we speak.
That's right.
Is that even a factor?
Yeah, it could be, but the perception started long time ago. That negative perception of Nigeria started in the early 90s. Like, for example, we used to have visa free to the United Kingdom. In 1995, they stopped it. They stopped Nigeria, India, Sri Lanka, and Pakistan. So Nigeria was lumped with them, and it was that time we started paying for visas and necessary scrutiny. And there's always this kind of, they always feel like security-wise, we are a threat to them. You see Nigerians involved in criminalities, money laundering, 419, and all this. And they also have, they exchange information. The developed countries, they have security network, and once they get someone, they also relay to other countries to take note. But the thing is, Nigeria, I don't know what is causing Nigeria to be...
Yeah, because you have criminals in
Yeah.
in other
All over
countries.
the world.
South Africa is
all
crime
over
rate,
the world,
yeah.
all over the world. But somehow, maybe they feel threatened. Nigeria being, there was a time we were in Washington, D.C., discussing. Somebody said Nigerians are amongst the most talented, highly talented people. So maybe they will want to put you down, to diminish you, and cause some unpleasant experiences for Nigerians.
So how do we deal with this crisis? Because like you rightly pointed out, every country has its fair share of criminality,
Of course.
insecurity, and we can name names. I mean, even in Nigeria, the highest foreign nationals you will see caught with illegal mining in our country are the Chinese. But, you know, there are still the gates of different countries are still flung open for
That is
them.
true. That
So
is true.
does this really boil down to deeper issues like diplomacy and how we handle diplomacy? And how then can we fix it?
Yeah, our diplomats of late, diplomacy has not been treated very well in Nigeria. Yes, and you get to, as it exists now, you get there, people are struggling for daily survival. So you see the job itself suffers when you see that diplomats have stayed months without being paid.
And in this case, we don't even have ambassadors.
Yes, and even the
How
ambassadors.
do you even address this kind of situation?
Yeah, even the ambassadors, if they get there, if you can't pay a junior officer, you can't just pay the ambassador himself. So these are some of the developments that have occurred of late in the Nigerian diplomatic service.
Maybe reciprocity?
Yeah.
Reciprocity occurs between, two nations. The way you treat me, I treat you.
Indeed.
But in her
Yes,
case, in
but-
this specific case, like very quickly before we wrap,
Yeah.
she's a Nigerian holding a green card,
Yes.
an American green card,
Right.
and yet she's, she experiences this.
Yes.
How do you go about getting some kind of redress for her? Who should lead? Is it Nigeria? Is it the United States?
You see,
how do you deal with this kind of
the thing is, what the passport she's holding at that material time counts.
Okay.
Yeah, she might have a U.S. green card, but she doesn't have the U.S. card. The green card doesn't, give you
Automatic.
exactly. So she's maybe holding the Nigerian, and because of bad publicity,
Yeah.
it's unfortunate.
All right. Like you said, Ambassador, we do not have the entire picture, and further investigation is
Required.
needed to find out what happened in this Honduras case. But we must thank you for your insight on this topic. Ambassador Hassan Mohammed is the former Deputy Ambassador to the United States. Thank you.
Thank you
once
very
more.
much.